Hey guys, Rob Shoecraft with 3 Storm Fitness. I got a camera person today, my wife. She's filming me right now. She says she thinks that she could see me. I think there's some glare, whatever. It's all good. I'm just gonna talk. Okay, so I mentioned before on another video or two, I've been doing a lot more outdoor workouts lately. They're a lot of fun. Most days when it's sunny, it's a lot funner. Yesterday was a beautiful day, and I want to do something a little bit extra. On my off days, we'll call them off days, active recovery days, whatever you want to call them, days where I'm not lifting weights or going really hard in the gym or outside, I usually go for a walk or some kind of lower intensity exercise for 30 minutes to an hour. And I've, kettlebell walks, I've put on a rucksack and gone for a little hike with weights on it. You do walking lunges, you could do kind of active recovery exercises like Pilates and things like that. Whatever you want to do, this is one that with these exercises are normally associated with more high intensity exercises, but I'm going at a lower intensity. I did this for 30 minutes yesterday. I just set a timer and I did the following 3 stations as many times as I could in that 30 minutes. Now, before I really get into it, I want to tell you, I'm kind of doing some low tech, some crude tech way of making sure that I was staying aerobic, and one of the best ways to do that is called the talk test. And I'm kind of doing an abbreviated version of the talk test. Talk test basically means if you can talk, but it's a little broken up, you're still aerobic. If you could talk, but you can't sing, you're aerobic. If you can sing while you're working out, you're not really doing much at all. But if you get to the point where you can't get out a sentence in 10 seconds because you're blowing so much CO2 because you are, excuse me sir, because you're going anaerobic, that's probably too high intensity for this particular goal. Again, just aerobic, okay? So what I was doing was, if I can maintain breathing in and exhaling, inspiration and expiration through my nose the entire time, I knew that I was staying aerobic. Again, that's really crude. It's not probably 100% accurate, but it works pretty well. If it's the second I got to a point where I had to blow out my nose, my mouth, where I had to breathe through my mouth, that was my body telling me that, okay, we're buffering too much CO2. You need to either use a lighter weight, back off the intensity, the speed, the range of motion, whatever. So hopefully that all makes sense. That's almost a whole other video. I should have just made another video for that. Whatever, too late now. So here are the stations. I got a battle rope or power rope, whatever. I got that hooked up to a big kettlebell, and this is what I did. So I was just alternating. Each time I hit this station, I did another variant of a different battle rope exercise. So the first one, I did alternating nice and easy. So this isn't like hardcore Tabata style where I'm going so hard that it's pulling an 88-pound kettlebell toward me. This is, pretty easy. You're cooking, but again, not to the point where you have to. You don't have to do that, okay? So I do 200 of those. All right, so we're 100 on each side. The second time I did it, second time I made it to the station, I did double. Stagecoaches. I did 100 of those, and the third time I made it to the station, go side to side. Side-to-side slams. Again, nice and easy, 100 of those. I think I went through 6 times or so altogether. Then I came over here. Probably wondering why I'm wearing this stupid thing. I forgot about it. I shouldn't say stupid thing. This is a marvelous thing. This is a hip circle from the Sport Pack, Mark Bell hip circles. They're awesome. I put this around my ankles. This is kind of the medium version. I got a 50-yard hill right here. I counted out yesterday. 50-yard hill. And this is what I'm doing, monster shuffles basically. Doing these crescent steps. Up the hill. When I get to the top, I go down the hill. Okay, that's that whole station. Your gluteus medius, all your hip external rotators are going to be on fire in a lovely way. It's kind of exercise you can do all the time. Also makes a great warm-up for like lower body days. But that's my second station. Then I got this. You want to come over here, hon? Once you get some mud there. I got this little rig here. So this is a 60-pound kettlebell. The weight you use is going to vary a little bit. Again, you don't want to go too crazy, but I'm pulling uphill. This is like a spud nylon strap, just a giant loop, and I got that connected to a carabiner and two handles here. You could rig this up however you want, but what I'm doing is backward kettlebell drags up the hill, or pulls. Really works. Almost all concentric, really works the quads quite a bit. If you want to add a little bit of flavor to it while you're walking back, drive your shoulder blades back. So you're almost doing like a pull apart motion or face pull while you're walking back. Starts off real easy, but by the time you get to the top, it's really working those muscles. And since it's concentric only, it's a really good recovery. When you get to the top of the hill, you pick this thing up and you suitcase carry down the hill. Just keep a nice tight core. Again, we're going with a weight that you can handle without having to. You don't want to be doing that for this exercise. If you want to turn this circuit into a high intensity workout, by all means you certainly could. Just use heavier weight or go harder or both. But for this, I'm just getting a nice core contraction, working my quadratus laborum, and that's how I'm getting the kettlebell down the hill, suitcase carry. So when I get down, I come right back up, I do another drag up the hill, grab it with my other hand that I didn't use the first time, and do a suitcase carry on that side, then repeat. Like I said, I went through this whole thing about 6 or 7 times in 30 minutes. It was just a joy. It really was, actually. It was quite nice. It was a nice day. I wasn't wearing this. Let's see. I think that's about it. Leslie, do you have any questions that you could think of that people might have? How long is this video?
7 minutes.
Oh, is that all? Oh, that's not bad. Alright. I thought it was like 17. Okay, well, let's end it now. Rob Shoecraft, 3 Storm Fitness. Please subscribe to my channel. If you like these kind of videos, like, I don't know what you want to call this, a LISS, an LISS, low intensity, dang it, steady state, that's what it is, low intensity, steady state type exercises. I love them. Going on a walk is just fine. It's nice. But sometimes I want to do something a little different. So I do stuff like this. Sometimes you do complexes, all sorts of stuff. So if you like it, let me know. Drop a comment. Have a great day. Thanks.